Hey, watch this video to hear the 10 best rides to do at Magic Kingdom. My name's Salty. I'm smart.
So my first ride that I absolutely love at Magic Kingdom, I have to do every time, is Space Mountain. There's something about being in the roller coaster, in the dark, in a little pod with 6 people, 3 in each pod. It is so much fun. You feel like you're going so fast, but I believe the highest speed is 28 miles per hour, so you're really not going that fast, but you're whipping around the roller coaster in this little track, and I love it. Space Mountain is a must. Number 2, since we're talking mountains, Splash Mountain. I love Splash Mountain. I mean, the whole story of Splash Mountain, I don't really understand with Brer Rabbit and the fox and the bear, and it's kind of mean, but it's fun because there's music going around and there's fishes and there's spitting water and it's just fun. And then the scary part is at the end when you're going up and you know the scary splash is coming in. Then you get to the top and then you just say, you know what, this is going to be great. And you stick your hands up and you look to the left and you stick out your tongue because that's where the camera is. And then you're done. But I love Splash Mountain because it's so long. It's such a nice long ride. And in the heat of the summer or in the heat of any time in Florida, it's just a fun break to kind of get away for a few minutes and enjoy your family. So Splash Mountain, I love. Gotta do it. So again, I'm in the mountains. So Big Thunder Mountain. That's another fun roller coaster. It's not scary. Little kids love it. Big kids love it. Grandparents love it. It's just fun. You're in a choo-choo train. You're going around. You see some funny things. There's someone in a bathtub taking a bath. It's crazy. There's goats. There's mountains. And then you're in your train and it's fun. So Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. You gotta do it. That's number 3. Also, we cannot forget, it's a small world after all. It's nostalgic. Yes, you will be singing the song for about 20 minutes or maybe even more, whistling the tune. It will be stuck in your head because you will hear, "It's a small world after all," a lot when you're in that ride. But it's just cool and, you know, it's an original, it's a classic. So you have to see It's a Small World. So that's number 4. Next, in the same area where It's a Small World is, in Fantasyland, you have to go do Peter Pan's Flight. And I recommend getting a fast pass for this if you want to do this ride because wait times can exceed 60 minutes and I don't want anyone waiting longer than 25 minutes for any ride. So Peter Pan's Flight, another classic ride, flying over Neverland. You gotta do it. That's number 5. So we're still in Fantasyland and just one I love to go to when, again, it's hot and you need a break. Just skip down a little bit to Disney's Philhar Magic. It's a show in a theater that you get to watch with 3D glasses, and it's just so much fun to sit down and cool down. So that's number 6 in Fantasyland, Disney's Philhar Magic. That's awesome. And you probably should just ride the carousel while you're there when you get off of Philhar Magic because that's right there in Fantasyland too, and you probably should ride that. So I don't know if I'm going to count that as number 7 or just say that's like a 6 plus. Okay, so I'm just kind of including that to my my 6th one. Skip on down the street a little bit, and you should do number 7. My 7th ride I highly recommend in Magic Kingdom is Disney's Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. a little roller coaster, great for most ages. I mean, all the ages that can ride it, love it. I'll have to look and see what the height requirements are. I'll actually put that in the comments below, the height requirements for all of these rides, so you'll know. That'll be helpful. But Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is great. There's this part where you see lots of gems, and then you see Snow White at the end, and the dwarves, and it's so cute. I love that one. Next, number 8. Dun, dun, dun. Haunted Mansion. This is in Liberty Square, so we're kind of going back towards Splash Mountain, but Liberty Square is where Haunted Mansion is, and you are going to be sitting in a doom buggy. Doom buggy is kind of funny. Anyway, so you'll sit in your doom buggy. There's usually 2 people, 2 adults can sit in it. If you have a little child, you could squeeze the kiddo in between. And you just go through the Haunted Mansion. Nothing jumps out at you or will scare you through it. It is a dark ride mostly, but it's fun. The one part I would warn parents of is in the beginning, before you even get on the ride, they kind of sausage you into a room, and depending on how many people they squeeze in there, they tend to squeeze a lot in and put you in the dead center of this room. At one point, the lights go out and there's a lot of screaming, and that's when a lot of kids get scared, and then they don't even want to go on the ride. So, you may just want to tell, if you have a smaller child going, that they're going to expect the lights will go out, but then they'll come right back on, and then in just a moment you'll be walking towards the line to get into your doom buggy. But Haunted Mansion is great, for kiddos 6, 7, 8, 9, some kids can handle it, some kids would be scared. So, you know your kids best. But Haunted Mansion's fun. So that's number 8. Number 9 is, for me, Pirates of the Caribbean, because I love it. It's classic, and you're in a boat. You might get a little wet, not super wet. You don't need a poncho for this at all. I mean, Splash Mountain, you tend to get more wet. But Pirates of the Caribbean, you are in a little boat, and but it's a lot of fun. So I would say most people love it. You don't have belt buckles or anything for it. You're all just in a boat sitting and, having a fun time just looking at all the decorations in there. And my last one I'm going to share, my 10th one, I say definitely a must-do in Magic Kingdom, is the Jungle Cruise. It's such a great experience. I actually do it every time we're in Magic Kingdom. You are on a boat that is skippered by a Disney cast member, and they say really funny puns the entire time. It's so funny and punny and so silly, you just need to laugh. You're in a little boat, and maybe there's 20 to 25 of your best friends in the boat with you, and just go around this little cruise area. Maybe it takes a few minutes, and it's a fun little ride for you to enjoy, and then you get off the boat. Bye, they say. Toodaloo. Now, are there more than 10 rides at Magic Kingdom? Absolutely. There are lots more, and actually a lot that I love, but these are 10 that I highly recommend. Other favorites of mine that I haven't mentioned are, oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I take it back. I need one more, because this one is so important when your feet are killing you. When you are just about ready to die and your feet are in pain and you're sweating and you want to just eat, or your Mickey Mouse ice cream cone or Mickey Mouse bar, not the ice cream cone, but it's ice cream inside of the Mickey Mouse. Anyway, or you want to have some popcorn, you just want to have a little soda, and you just want to sit down with your kids, or maybe one of your kiddos is taking a nap, or you want them to take a nap for a few minutes. The People Mover, it is right in Tomorrowland. So right when you walk in Magic Kingdom, if you go to the right, that land is called Tomorrowland, and it's right there, across from Buzz Lightyear. right underneath Astro Orbiter. And it is a ride that you sit on, and it just zooms you around a portion of the park. Doesn't go down hills, up hills, nothing. It's just, for you to watch people, and you will be moved without having to move yourself. It is fantastic. So the people mover, I'm adding that. So that's my 10 plus. You have to do the people. You will want to do the people mover at least once during your time at Magic Kingdom, and you will thank me. If you love the people mover as much as I do, write a comment below and let everybody know how beneficial the people mover is, because we who have been there with young children know how wonderful the people mover is. Now, my boys are now teenagers. We still love the people mover. My husband and I get a car. My kids get a car. They think they're the best because they get to sit without their parents. Woohoo! And we think it's pretty awesome not being next to our kids for a few minutes. That didn't really sound nice. I don't mean it the way it sounded, but anyway, you know what I mean. It's nice just to have a little break and kick up your feet. So the people mover is really, really awesome. If this has been helpful, please like, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. I would love it. I'm working on a new video soon. Have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is for you. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye. Take care.